So what we have here is actually a non-stim pump product or a non-stim pre-workout. Could go either way, depending on how you want to use it. So what's happening, guys? Today we're going to review Next Level Labs Primal Pump. We're going to go over the ingredients so you know what you're putting in your body and go over my personal experience and my opinion on this bad boy here. So we have a blue raz flavor here, just so you know real quick. It's a great flavor. It's got a sugar base to it. So it's more of a sugary hit with a very low hit on what you would consider blue raz flavor. But all in all, they did a great job on it. So put ingredient profile right in front of me. We have one scoop at 15.35 grams. They got the scooper right on. Says a lot about a company when they do that. Pack the scoop, flat level it, and you're right there. Then we have 30 servings in this bad boy. So not bad. You don't see too many 30 serving pump formulas or pre-workouts nowadays. Right on the top of the label, we have vitamin B3, which is niacin at 12.5 milligrams. Niacin is great for endothelial support, which is the inside lining of the blood vessels, because it helps fight reactive oxidative species, which basically come about from the production of ATP and other functions on a cellular level in the body, and they could cause damage on a cellular level. So niacin is fantastic for that. Vitamin B6, 12.5 milligrams. This is for the primal hit. So this is a neurotransmitter cofactor to dopamine, norepinephrine, and epinephrine, and I think serotonin as well, which is the primal hit ingredients, less the serotonin. Then we have vitamin B12 at 250 milligrams, another cofactor for the neurotransmitters, dopamine, norepinephrine, and epinephrine, along with GABA. So great to have in a primal. If you're going to call it primal, let's make it primal. Then we have magnesium, 60 milligrams for magnesium creatine chelate. Now, magnesium is super essential. If you train more than 4 days a week and you're sweating your butt off, you're probably losing 20% a day of the magnesium that you should be getting. And if you're not getting that 450 milligrams, 500 milligrams magnesium a day, then you need to supplement with it, because you can only get so much throughout the day as you're sweating your ass off. So I love seeing magnesium in a product, whether it's a combination with a creatine or something else. Then we have L-citrulline at 4 grams. This is a vasodilator. This is going to increase oxygen delivery and nutrient delivery to the muscle cells. So what that's going to do is help with endurance and output within the gym. Then we have L-arginine at 2.5 grams or 2,500 milligrams. And this is another vasodilator, but has very poor bioavailability. So argininase comes in and attacks it and breaks it down pretty quickly. But some of this is going to pass through. And there has been some studies that combining L-citrulline with arginine does have some profound benefits on vasodilation and blood flow. Then we have glycericize, formerly known as Glycerpump, at 1,500 milligrams. Glycerol increases the amount of fluid that's retained within the blood and the cells to what they call a hyperhydration point. And what this is going to do is this is going to hyperhydrate the cells, which is to help you push out endurance-wise in the gym with your contractions and your reps and your set. The thing about this ingredient is you have to be properly hydrated. This equals out to about 1 gram of glycerol, pure glycerol. And this is not a glycerol product, but if you want glycerol benefits, you really have to stack about 5 or 6 more grams of glycerol on this. But this is going to help with some cell volumization, and I'll let you know how it pans out in the end here. Then we got beta-alanine at 1,500 milligrams. I like that dosage because you can stack this. So it's not another 3.2 grams, but it's giving you some beta-alanine if you're just running this product alone. And there are some profound benefits with beta-alanine, but it's not what you think. Beta-alanine buffers metabolites, and it mainly buffers hydrogen ions that form from the breakdown of ATP and the production of lactate within the muscle. If these hydrogen ions are not buffered out of the cell, you get the burn, you get the less reps, less sets within the gym, and you're fatiguing the muscles really quickly because the muscles or the muscle cells become acidic. So this keeps the pH balance. Then we have taurine at 1 gram. So this is a fantastic ingredient. Body produces it on its own. 1 gram is actually pretty good. This is going to balance out electrolytes and hydration or water within the cell. So some of these other ingredients that are osmolytes, you got betaine anhydrous, you got creatine, you got glycerol. They are mainly just hyperhydration ingredients, but they do not help with the bringing in and the balancing out of electrolytes in the cell. So this is a fantastic ingredient. I did a short on it, a couple shorts. I'll put both links up top on the different functions of taurine rather than making this video really long. So you guys want to check those out, check them out, click them as they come out. Then we have creatine here at 750 milligrams from Magna Power. So this is a magnesium and creatine formulation. This particular ingredient has been shown to help with ATP production. So this is not your daily dose of creatine. This is put in here for energy purposes. Of course, it's got an osmolyte benefit to it as well for some more hyperhydration, for some more cell swelling and endurance on that that aspect, but the combination has been shown through some studies to increase energy output on a cellular level. Then we have agmatine sulfate at 500 milligrams. This activates the imidazoline receptors in the endothelial tissue. So this is another way to stimulate nitric oxide production. And this increases calcium output on a cellular level. So this is going to help with contractional capability. Calcium release helps with the strength of your contraction. So I like agmatine. There's other functions with it too. If I did a short on that, I'll put a link up above. Then we have L-tyrosine in two forms. We have L-tyrosine by itself at 500 milligrams. Then we have N-acetyl L-tyrosine at 125 milligrams. Both ingredients are fair and they're good. They both will spike dopamine. And then what that'll do is that'll increase norepinephrine and epinephrine in the brain. And that's where we get the Primal hit. Love the profile. So how did it do? Next Level Labs, Primal Pump. This product here, you take the scoop and you start to notice the primal aspects of it about 45 minutes in, especially if you've already started training. The pump feeling comes in, at least for me it did, within about 35-40 minutes. And as you start to kind of burn through some glucose, as you start to activate the cells and you start to dial into your training, when it reaches that hour point, you do have a nice primal hit with the blood flow factors, increasing blood flow in the brain, and also the tyrosine and the dopamine hitters in here. This really gives that primal focus where it's not a nootropic, but it's a dialed in kind of like get shit done type focus. As far as the pumps on this thing, pumps are pretty damn good. So as a basic product, there are really no trademark ingredients in this, which is fine. That's all. They can do 30 servings on this sucker. And as long as the quality of the non-trademark ingredients is quality in a pre-workout or a pump formula, then you don't need to trademark ingredients to increase the expense of a pump formula or pre-workout. So this is going to give you nice tight pumps. The vasodilation is really good on this. It's somewhat veiny. You're going to have some cell swelling in this bad boy as well. And then you're going to have that primal nootropic hit along with it. And it lasts. So this is going to last you as far as the pumps and everything. You're going to feel this for a good 4 hours after taking it. They did a really good job on the formulation. They kept it simple. They kept less trademark ingredients in here to keep the price down so they can give you 30 freaking servings. I give it up to Next Level Labs. They did a good job. I hope the company's pumping out products and they're going to be bringing more to the shelf. They did give me their creatine product. Not much I can do on a review on creatine, but I can tell you now, if you do go to their site and you look at their products and you're like, I need a creatine, and you're there buying one of their other products, the creatine is good creatine. It's just a straight creatine mono and it works. So I hope this review helped. This is Primal Pump by Next Level Labs. We'll see you guys next time on the channel.